Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports Redefined. And today we have Ramis, and welcome Ramis to the show.
Thank you so much, Faizan. It's an honor to have you.
So, everyone, Ramis is a content creator and he is also into filmmaking, and he runs his show on YouTube called Hit Wicket by Rampus. So, can you tell me more about your YouTube channel and the content you create?
So it basically my channel name is Hit Wicket by Ramis. It's a more like an sort of an entertainment channel where I rant on cricket. I, for example, if Pakistan loses the match, I usually throw them out like everything. If they're winning, I'm celebrating like anything. So it's more of like a fan. A Rampus is a character myself. So he's a foodie. He's a cricket fanatic. He's enjoy cricket like anything. If Pakistan loses, he's like, what the hell is this game? Like it's this.
That's very interesting. So, as you know, Pakistan Super League eighth edition is happening in Pakistan, and it has entered its second phase. So, how are you seeing all the teams, and which team seems the strongest right now?
Yeah, to be honest, except Quetta Gladiators, every team is strong. Even Peshawar Zalmi is strong. I mean, look at, for example, Lahore Qalandars. I mean, the bowling attack they have Rashid, Haris Rauf, Shaheen leading from the front. I mean, after that World Cup injury, he's like jumping around like anything. I was watching the match. So I was like, yeah, bro, easy. Take it easy, don't jump down like that. Even Karachi Kings, I would say Karachi Kings also strongest because they have that firepower like Sharjeel is there. Although he's not scoring the runs, but he's there. Imad is in the form of his life. So I think except Quetta Gladiators, which is my favorite team, I always back them. Like for 8 seasons, I've been like big die-hard fan. Although I'm from Lahore, I should support Lahore Qalandars, but Quetta Gladiators, when they started their journey in PSL, they were the team that was like underdogs. I decided, yeah, I mean, I had to back them. So I was backing them for like 8 seasons. Even now, after because they have no like they have no chance, but still I think they can make some impact in the tournament. But overall, I think Islamabad United is also, I mean, data analytics, matchups, even Multan Sultans, they have like Riley Rosso, Carlos Brathwaite, though they didn't perform in the last match, which should they have won against Karachi Kings, but I think overall all teams are good except Kota Gladiators.
Okay, so I'm more interested in your character, Rampus. So, let's imagine Quetta Gladiator lost the match. So, how would Rampus react to it?
Right now, I don't feel anything. I mean, after the first game against Multan, they were like 100 for all out, and I was like मतलब मैं कैसे तुम्हें दोस्त बताऊं मैं गालियां देने लग गया था आई वाज लाइक यार कुछ कर लो कोई शर्म खा लो लाइक वो सीन था बट आफ्टर दैट game against Islamabad United when they were the Azam brutally hit them. I don't know what matters with this Moin Khan, but उसके बाद I was like numb. I feel numb और okay कुछ नहीं हो सकता इनका easy scene है.
Okay, so what's your opinion about the Quetta Gladiator as a unit? Like, there's a lot of criticism on Sarfraz Ahmed's captaincy, and overall, if we look, the squad is pretty good. Like, they got the pacers like Naseem Shah, Hasnan, and then they have Jason Roy and Martin Guptill, but still, they aren't able to like utilize this pool of resource into victories. So, how do you see it? Do you think Sarfraz Ahmed is the fault in this squad, or there's something else in the management which is causing interruptions in decisions? What's your opinion?
I think it's the management. I think it's the coaching staff. They need to work like on like this the template which Multan Sultans and Islamabad United uses data matchups. They need to work on that. They have like I mean they have Nabil Hashmi who works as a player acquisition. Their management, their staff. He's a good in numbers in matchups, but I don't know why didn't they are utilizing him. I think it's more like Sarfraz and Moin have decided to play this is that, and that is this. For example, if you look at the first game, they bring Hafiz at the number 8. I mean, what in this world, yaar? I mean, कर क्या रहे हो तुम लोग? In the chase against Islamabad United, when they scored 222, इफ्तिखार को यार इतना नीचे खिला दिया, आई मीन कोई जरूरत नहीं थी उस चीज की. आई थिंक दे हैवंट फाइंड द कॉम्बिनेशन येट. The main reason is, if you see all the teams like other five, they have their first five core, then the all-rounder, then the bowling stuff. Quetta Gladiators didn't find the anything. Like they are heavily relied on Jason Roy, Martin Guptill, and third guy Will Smith, which he played them last game. Also the withdrawal of Hasaranga. Hasaranga is not hasn't joined. I think he is not available for the PSL. So that is why they were heavily dependent on. I don't think so. They should have depended on. They should have find his replacement as soon as possible. बट अब जो कहते हैं ना उर्दू में देर हो गई, अब कुछ हो नहीं सकता, सो वो वाला सीन है इनके साथ.
All right. Okay, let's talk about Mohammad Rizwan. Mohammad Rizwan is that kind of a player who was part of Lahore Qalandars, then Karachi Kings, and he wasn't utilized properly. Neither he was that good back then, but now at Multan Sultans, he's invincible right now. He's the highest run getter of the season, and he was extremely doing well last year as well. And if you look at overall world cricket, Mohammad Rizwan is the leading run scorer since 2021 in T20 overall. So, how do you see this player who was neglected at first and now he's ruling the whole world?
I think we found his number, firstly, and secondly, I want to give credit to this Sir Abdurrahman, the assistant coach of Multan Sultans, the head coach of KP, used to be that provincial team. He supported Rizwan like anything. If you see Rizwan's resurgence in T20 cricket, in national T20, he used to open for KP with Fakhar Zaman. He gave him full confidence, full freedom. That is why in Multan Sultan, he and Haider Zar, the CEO of Multan Sultan, they both have trusted Rizwan's capabilities and they gave him full confidence. That is why if you see Rizwan's performance as captain in PSL and performance is better. I mean, he is now in second consecutive season. He is leading run scorer. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think so. Also, he's leading from the front. Also, he's giving the in this season specifically. It doesn't have any star bowler. For example, Esanullah is a new lad. He's playing for Multan Sultan. Before that, he was playing for KP. He has given him a lot of confidence. That is why, if you see, he's the second. He's the top wicket taker. Before that, they have Imran Tahir, Shahid Afridi, uh, Imran Khan Senior, because they were all experienced. This time around, Multan Sultan doesn't have that experience which they have previously. So that is why I think इस like मोर के रिजवान एज अ लीडर बहुत इवॉल्व हुआ है, बहुत बेहतर नजर हमें आ रहा है इस पीएसएल में. ही स्कोरिंग रन्स. Fortunately, unfortunately, he should have won that last game against Karachi. He was playing well. I don't know what happened. He was struggling against Shoaib Malik, which hurt me a lot. I mean, यार तुमने शोएब मलिक से ही आउट होना है. So I think that made Rizwan different from others.
Mhm. Okay, so moving forward, let's talk about the best bowling lineup of PSL 2023, which is Lahore Qalandars. They have Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf, Zaman Khan, who is doing very well at a very young age. Then we have experienced Rashid Khan, and then Sikandar Raza, who is known for his variations. So, how do you see this five bowling lineup, which is doing amazing? And it seems that no team can uh, face them freely. So, how do you see them?
I think they are invincible. Simple as that. I mean, if if an international, they should have. I think Lahore Colors should have played against like team like IPL or like BBL. For example, Melbourne Renegades versus Lahore Colors. It's like your game. But Perth Scorchers versus Lahore Colors. I mean, look at them, yeah. Not just bowling, even all rounders like Sikandar Raza, David Wiese. David Wiese is not doing good with bat, but he's bowling well. I mean, he took 3 to 4 wickets in every match. Last game, he took 3 wickets. Before that, he took 2 wickets, crucial wickets. So they have like complete team. After that, 4 horrific seasons, They found their combination. They found a leader like Shaheen. I was there when they scored 240 against Peshawar. There, I was covering for my channel. I was there. Yeah, I can't tell you what atmosphere we have here. Lahore is like winning, everyone is happy, and also their team is settled. Yeah, their team is settled. I mean, Rashid, you have like Tahir Beg, that young player there from the PDP. He's looking good. Also, Abdullah Shafiq. I think dropping Kamran Ghulam, bringing Abdullah Shafiq has given them the balance, because Abdullah Shafiq took some time, 5 to 6 balls, then he charged on and take the game away from the teams. We have seen in the last two games as well. So they are like Lahore Qalandars are the complete team right now. Every team has some issues, like Islamabad United have complete team, but on the day they are not doing good. But Lahore Qalandars are doing like, except one game against Karachi, they should have at least give a fight. But again, like these two games, scoring 241, scoring 200, so that made them like invincible right now. I can see them defending once again the title
Hmm.
successfully.
So yeah, you talked about that Lahore Qalandars is looking out of the league and they should face teams like from IPL or BBL. I just remember the time when there was Champions League T20 and Lahore Lions went and
Yeah.
defeated Mumbai Indians. So like imagine if we had such kind of tournament right now and the winner of PSL used to would have played teams from BBL, IPL, and other top leagues of the world. How exciting it would have been. What do
It
you
will
think?
be good for the leagues. It will be good for cricket as well. If you remember that Champions League, it held for like 5 years, and Lahore Lions participated. Before that, Faisalabad Bulls participated. Before that, Sialkot Stallions were the first team who participated. But Lahore Lions were like, they defeated Mumbai Indians. They gave a tough match against. They played a tough match against Kolkata Knight Riders. They almost defeated Perth Scorchers and defeated that South Africa league team, I think. So that this shows that we have a lot of talent. And again, if we start again this Champions League, Lahore Qalandars versus, let's say, Lucknow, Gujarat Titans, Hardik Pandya. But it will be issue. Rashid, from which side Rashid will play? Either he'll be play for Gujarat or will play for Lahore. That
Yeah,
we have to decide.
we can even have a Punjab's derby, Punjab Kings versus Lahore Qalandars. That would be exciting as well.
Even RCB versus Lahore. Imagine Virat Kohli is playing, like Faf du Plessis versus Shaheen Afridi. It will be good for cricket. Or let's say even if you see that South African league, which had few months back, like last month, if they
Yeah.
play like
S-
Johannesburg Kings, like they are all like IPL franchises more like, because Indian investors invested in the teams. So it will be good for cricket, good for them, the players. If Shaheen is playing in different conditions, or let's say Haris Rauf, Zaman Khan, we can like rule anything. I can
yeah.
rule them all.
Yeah, exactly. It would be very exciting for the entire cricketing world.
True.
Let's talk further about PSL and let's talk about the top four teams. So let's predict which four teams would be making to the top four. So, what's your prediction?
Lahore Qalandars for sure, Multan Sultans for sure. They let's pick two teams. Islamabad United can, because they are facing some issues in, like for example, they are facing issues in top order, because Monroe is performing at two down. He's not doing well at the top. So if Hales is coming, Hales will join them in like next 2 3 days. Their top order issue will be sorted out. Also, Shadab's form is very crucial for them. Shadab is not performing well. He's not doing good with bat. He's not doing good with ball. That is why they are playing with Abrar also. It all depends how they perform. I want Islamabad United to come up, because they are my second favorite team. I work for them. I used to work for them as well. So another team, I think I want Peshawar Zalmi because of Babar Azam. Because of Babar Azam, because I want him to succeed. He's looking good. To be honest, people were raising questions on his captaincy. I think he's doing well. Also, he under his leadership, players like Saima Ayub. players like Haris will develop a lot. If you see Haris' game, except that Lahore Qalandars game, he's doing well. Even Saimayu, he scored that brilliant 50 against Lahore Qalandars, that ram shot, that over extra cover. He's more like of a Saeed Anwar.
Yeah.
The issue with Peshawar team is now their bowling. They heavily relied on Wahab Riaz. They were before that they were relied on Shakibul Hassan. They don't have that X factor spinner. For example, Mujib hasn't joined them yet. Mujib
Yeah.
should have joined now because they need to sort their bowling. Otherwise, in every second match they will get 200 par score. So
Yeah.
I want
Exactly.
them Peshawar Zalmi. Although can I got a feeling that Karachi Kings can turn the tables around. Though they are like on number fifth, but their run rate is good. They have defeated the two giants of PSL, Multan Sultans and Karachi Kings. They can turn it around. Tomorrow we will see the game against Peshawar Zalmi. It will be a good battle again. Mohammad Amir, Babar Azam again.
Yeah, so it seems like it's between Karachi and Peshawar to join the
Peshawar.
fourth spot of the top four. So there's a question from Rohan as well. So Rohan is asking, Lahore mainly depends on local players and they do not depend on foreign players. Like Harry Brook is not available, but still Lahore is playing exclusively. What can other franchise learn from this?
I think the other franchise should develop their PDP centers like Lahore. Lahore can develop their PDP player development program. Their center based in Lahore. They're developing players. Even they help Usama Mir. Few months back, Usama Mir was in Lahore Qalandar's camp. He was working tirelessly. He was working on his variations, on his fitness, on his batting. After that, he was picked for a selected for Central Punjab and took a lot of wickets in first class games and in list A games. One day, especially, he took 27 wickets in 11 matches. So credit goes to Lahore Qalandars as well for reshaping Usama Mir. Also, I think Islamabad United works on their picks, whereas teams like Quetta Gladiators should have worked. I mean, they have won the PSL. They are the runner-ups also. They have a lot of experience. They have a lot of players like Sarfraz, Ehsan Ali, and different players. They should build, but not just build. They should have a talent hunt trials for the people in Quetta in different cities to pick the talent, just like Lahore did. And for that, if you see Faizan, Lahore were people of Lahore and everyone was bashing them for the first four seasons because they people think they have like one off season player, but they have developed many players. Shaheen Afridi, although he played under 19 cricket for Pakistan, he played for different domestic teams. Haris Rauf is a prodigy. Dilbar Hussain, they haven't played that guy, fast bowler. They're the player, even Tahir Beg. So I think teams should have worked on this.
Yeah.
So they should follow the Lahore model.
Yeah. So you mentioned about like Quetta Gladiators should also have a PDP, but let's talk about the Umar Associates. They already have an infrastructure and they should utilize it more. Among all the franchises, only
But
Quetta.
if you see, sorry for cutting you out, if you
Yeah.
see, they have Women Associate, they have Pakistan Cricket Club in Karachi, but the team is around these guys. If you
Hmm.
see Lahore calendar, they have players from different regions. Kamran Ghulam is not from Lahore; he is from KP.
Exactly.
Zamar Khan is from Kashmir. Why don't they pick players from different regions? Why don't they groom them?
Exactly.
They can pick Umar Akmal. For example, in this age, no disrespect to Umar Akmal, but what can he deliver? He is not fit enough to play any match. And I mean you're picking him as mentor.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what my point was. I was like trying to say that Umar Associates, it's already an established, structured club. They can expand on it and make it more professional and utilize it and get talent from all over Pakistan, but they aren't. So that's the problem there. And as you said earlier, their management is not performing well and
If you
making
see, Faizan, if you see the Quota Gladiator side,
Mhm.
if you see their first game, in the
Yeah,
second, they played Umar Akmal, Hafiz at the number 8, Iftikhar, and Bangal Zai. Bangal Zai hasn't done yet anything yet. They have Emil Khan in place of him. as a junior emerging player. But why didn't they pick Bismillah Khan, their first pick as representation of Balochistan? He was doing well in domestic season. They haven't picked him. Again, heavily relied on Jason Roy. He is not doing well. Fine, give chance to Will Smith. He showed some glimpse in against Islamabad United. They should have played him and
Yes.
heavily relies on Hasaranga. Yaar. I mean, Lahore, for example, Lahore have Harry Brooks. He doesn't come. He will not be able to join the squad until finals. But they are not relying on him. Whereas Sarfaraz is saying, Hasaranga is not there. We don't have any combination. I mean, yeah, you are a champion PSL captain. You won the Champions Trophy. You won the PSL. You have played two finals. You were always a high-rated team. What are you doing, man? For last 4 seasons. So also Sarfaraz is also the issue, but the main issue is their management. Moin Khan. I think they should have changed their coaching staff, bring some like someone professional, Andy Flower. Like for example, I would suggest bring JL Justin Langer for 1 season.
Yeah, he's too expensive for Pakistani leagues and
I
teams.
think for league he will be okay. He will be okay. He won't come for Pakistan for coaching, but at least for franchise, it will be good for him as well.
Yeah. So there's a question, another question from Rohan, and he's asking how about Karachi Kings utilize Matthew Wade as a pinch hitter rather than playing him in the top order and utilize Sharjeel and Heather with local players at the top?
Sharjeel and Heather. If you see first two games, they given they given Heather and Sharjeel both chances, but Sharjeel was dropped after scoring 34 of 25. Heather has shown some glimpses against Quetta, against Lahore, against even Peshawar, but the game against Multan heavily cost them. That is why they have dropped him and bring Tayyib Tahir. Utilization of local players is the prime example of Tayyib Tahir. He was scoring a lot of runs in domestic. He was scoring consecutively 2 seasons, and he showed that he can play on a tough pitch. He scored for 60 or 40 balls. So
Yeah. Okay, so the question Anas is asking is already addressed. You chose the top four, which was Lahore, Multan, Islamabad, and Peshawar. So let's go further on this. And how about you predict the finalist and the winner of this PSL?
finalist, tough, tough one. I think Lahore will play. I want to see. To be honest, if you ask me my wish, I want to see Islamabad and Multan because they both are sorted team. No doubt Lahore is doing very well. As Lahore, I should have said कि Lahore versus Multan or Islamabad. But I want to see the powerhouses of PSL, Islamabad United and Multan Sultans. Both are data-driven teams. Both work on their combinations. Both have groomed some of the domestic players like Mubassir Khan is, for example, for Islamabad United. Zishan Zamir, if you have seen the last match, yeah, although he got a lot of runs, gave a lot of runs, 4 over 55, but I think he's a good prospect. On the other side, Multan Sultans, Ehsanullah is a prodigy. Also, Ilyas Khan they have as a replacement for Dahani. Mohammad Ilyas, sorry. Mohammad Ilyas, Usama Mir. So I want to see them both, but Lahore is also in the contention and they are the sorted. If Lahore is coming, then ठीक है Lahore में तो आना ही था.
Yeah, exactly. So, as you know, the PSL is resuming tomorrow, and Rawalpindi will host its match tomorrow. So, let's see how the remaining part of PSL goes. Thank you, Ramis, for your time and your analysis and your input. It was lovely seeing you today in this show. So, thank you very much, and it was our pleasure to invite you.
Thank you so much, Faizan. Thank you so much to your team for inviting. And I would request to your subscribers, to your followers, to follow your Sportnic. It's Sports Redefined. It's a good channel. Abdurrahman told me about this many a times. So wish you best of luck, guys.
Yeah, all the best. Have a great night. Allah Hafiz.